Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, glory, worship, and love for Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. Um, this says 6 people charged in plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. According to the FBI, one of the alleged conspirators said he needed 200 men to storm the Capitol building in Lansing and take hostages, including the governor. So these people are going to start rising against the government, in which it's called sedition, and the government is overstepping their lines. So these people are getting pissed off, and it's these uh years ago, I remember they were saying that they needed to disarm the veterans that are coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq. This is the reason why. 6 men plotted to try to kidnap Michigan Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer at her vacation home, according to a criminal complaint unsealed Thursday in federal court. 4 of the 6 men had planned to meet Wednesday to make a payment on explosives and exchange tactical gear, the FBI said in the court filing. The FBI quoted one of the accused as saying Whitmer has no checks and balances at all. She has uncontrolled power right now. All good things must come to an end. Authorities scheduled a Thursday afternoon news conference to talk about the case. The government used informants and undercover agents to thwart the alleged plot. The criminal complaint said the plan involved Whitmer and her second home in northern Michigan. Whitmer has been praised but also deeply criticized for the state's response to the coronavirus. She put major restrictions on personal movements throughout the state and on the economy. Although many of those limits have been lifted, through electronic communications, 2 of the alleged conspirators agreed to unite others in their cause and to take violent action against multiple state governments that they believe are violating the U.S. Constitution, the FBI said. The criminal complaint identified the 6 as Adam Fox, Ty Garbin, Caleb Franks, Daniel Harris, Brandon Castera, all of Michigan, and Barry Croft of Delaware. So these are the Edomites are going to be fighting against the government and the 2/3. Fox said he needed 200 men to storm the Capitol building in Lansing and take hostages, including the governor, according to the FBI. He said he wanted to try Whitmer for treason and would execute the plan before November 3rd election, the government said. Later, however, the group shifted to targeting the governor's vacation home, the FBI said. So these Edomites, their blessing is the sword, and they're going to use it to kill each other and to kill the 2/3. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. The words of the scriptures are faithful and true. They are going to come true. The microchip, the devil coming down with great wrath, Jacob's trouble, it's all coming true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And that's what's coming to America, and it's coming to the world. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Yeah, we're sick of being in this hellhole, as Trump said, this shithole, Babylon the Great, which they call America, with all their wickedness. And therefore, saith Yahweh, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. So we don't have to pick up weapons. The Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, is going to avenge us. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. So, he's not going to suffer us to be here much longer. This has to come to an end with their wickedness. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plague as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So this is talking about America. Egypt means bondage. I'm going to read that one more time. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. He's going to destroy it with thermonuclear weapons. These devils' pride has deceived them. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. The Lord is going to punish America for what they have done to his people and what they're still doing, trying to kill us with these shots and trying to poison the water, poison the air, poison everything, the food. The Lord is going to avenge us. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. And you see that around this year. It seems like all the corn is dead. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh. The sword is coming, which are these UN troops. There's going to be race war. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. So like I said, race wars. The army's going to come in fighting these militia groups that are doing these things, trying to kidnap this lady. And they're going to fight each other, Egyptian against Egyptian. For there shall be sedition, and sedition is like going against the government, among men, and invading one another. What did this say? They wanted to go into her second home. For there shall be, this scripture is happening right now. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. She's like a king or a prince. She's a governor. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And their power is the weapons. These Edomites, they know how to use weapons. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. So they're not going to care what Trump or anybody else says. These people are going to go to war. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able, because the government is going to put martial law out here. So wherever you're at, that's where you're going to have to stay. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. These people are going to be scared when all hell breaks out. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So the Lord is bringing America to its knees. This is going to be Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud. He's going to be on a chariot, a big one, gigantic, and shall come to Egypt. This is talking about America. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So these Edomites are going to be killing each other. But we don't have to worry about picking up weapons and all that. This is what the Lord is going to give his men. This is Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 13. For Yahweh thy power will hold thy right hand. He's with us, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. So their blessing is the sword. We are going to become swords. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth, and thou shalt thresh the mountains, and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. So we're going to become like Brightburn. We're going to become the weapons. And Esau's weapon will be able to do nothing against us. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away. That's that nuclear wind. And the whirlwind shall scatter them, the chariot. And thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel, which is Yahweh Shai. So we're going to be the weapons. Their blessing is the weapon. We are going to be the weapons. When the Lord puts the Spirit on us. Jeremiah chapter 50 and 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon. Round about all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahweh. So all these kings around the world, like Russia and China, even their allies like the United Nations, UK, they're all going to shoot because the Lord is going to put it on their spirit to shoot their missiles on America because she have sinned. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, round about all ye that bend the bow, all they that have missiles. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, empty those arrows on her. For she had sinned against Yahweh, and the Yahweh controls everybody. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 41. Behold, a people shall come from the north, and a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. These are those Russians. Russia is going to hit America. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will not shew mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, every one put in array like a man to the battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon. So this ain't talking about Babylon. This is talking about America, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded you as thou hast served us. Verse 43. The king of Babylon, Trump, hath heard a report of them. He's going to hear those missiles are on their way, and he's going to be scared. And his hands waxed feebled. Anguish took hold of him, and pangs as of a woman in travail. So he's going to be like a woman that travaileth. Since I said that, I'm going to get that through the Spirit, this last one. This is Psalms chapter 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, Raise it, raise it even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, which is America, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So what goes around comes around. And the Lord, he's mad. And when he comes back, he's going to kill many people. With that, I want to say shalom to the elect.